Hello there, boys and girls, and welcome to another grammar review lesson. For this grammar review lesson, we'll be looking at the grammar rules for Unit 9 of our Grammar Goals book. So we're going to talk about have to and some question words. Some very important stuff. So let's get started. So in this unit, we talk about using have to. And we use this to talk about something that is necessary or an obligation. Not really watching TV. You don't have to watch TV. That's not a necessary or an obligation. But maybe you do have to study. So when we're using have to, we say I have to, and then the verb. We don't need ing, we don't need s, we don't need the past tense form, just the verb. I have to study. And if it's a negative, we use don't have to, so I don't have to study. And if you're asking someone a question about something they have to do, you can ask them, do you have to study? So if it's I, you, we, or they, we use have to, and then the verb. I have to clean my room. Now, this isn't in the unit, but for he, she, it, we would use has to and then the verb. So a sentence for he, she, or it would look like this. He has to clean his room. But in this unit, we're just worrying about have to. I have to blah, blah, blah. Now let's play a little game. What do you have to do? I'm going to show you a picture, and then you have to use that picture to finish the answer. What do you have to do? Take a look. What do you have to do? Say the answer out loud. Did you say, I have to brush my teeth? Good job. Say it after me. I have to brush my teeth. Okay, let's try another one. What do you have to do? Say the answer out loud. Did you say, I have to clean my room? Good job. Say it again after me. I have to clean my room. Okay, here comes another one. What do you have to do? Do you know the answer? Did you say, I have to eat vegetables? Or maybe you even said, I have to eat broccoli. But vegetables is the better answer. Say it one more time after me. I have to eat vegetables. If you don't, you won't be very healthy. So don't forget to eat your vegetables. What do you have to do? No, it's not I have to cry. What is the answer? The answer is I have to help others. Yes, that is something you have to do. So be nice to others and definitely, if you can, help others. Say it one more time after me. I have to help others. Okay, what do you have to do? Take a look. Maybe you don't really have to do this, but what do you have to do? The answer is do the laundry. Say it after me. I have to do the laundry. Or maybe you just have to help your mom do the laundry. Okay, here's another one. What do you have to do? Not really, I have to sleep. What do you have to do? I have to go to bed early. Say it after me. I have to go to bed early. And yes, I know you probably have homework, but just do your best to go to bed early. What do you have to do? Maybe a couple possible answers for this one. What do you have to do? I think the best answer would be I have to work hard. Maybe you said I have to write homework, and that's a fine answer as well. But say this one after me. I have to work hard. Good job. Now, can you tell me a few things that you really have to do? I'll ask you, what do you have to do? And then I want you to tell me 2 or 3 things. I have to blah, blah, blah. And it doesn't have to be one of the pictures on the screen. You can say your own answer. So I'll ask you now, what do you have to do? Did you say I have to write homework? Or did you say I have to eat chocolate? I don't think you have to eat chocolate. Okay, thank you for sharing. Now, let's play a little game, What's Your Occupation? I'm going to give you 2 clues about what you have to do, and then you have to guess your occupation. So the answer will be a firefighter, a reporter, an astronaut, a musician, a mechanic, or a teacher. So I'll show all of these on the screen, but read the clues, and then you have to tell me what's your occupation. So, the occupations are a firefighter, a reporter, an astronaut, a musician, a mechanic, a teacher. So here's the first one. You have to get dirty. You have to like cars. What's your occupation? You have to get dirty. You have to like cars. The answer is a mechanic. It's very, very hard to find a clean mechanic. They have to get dirty. A lot of oil and stuff in those engines that will make you dirty. Let's try another one. You have to be brave. You have to be strong. So which one of these occupations best fits these 2 clues? You have to be brave. You have to be strong. So what's your occupation? A firefighter. You definitely have to be brave and you have to be strong. Those hoses spraying out the water, those are very heavy and you have to keep them under control. Here's another one. You have to be creative. You have to love music. So, what's your occupation? You have to be creative. You have to love music. The best answer would be a musician. Let's try another one. You have to be good at math. You have to love space. So which one of these is your occupation? You have to be good at math. You have to love space. The best answer is an astronaut. I think I gave it away with that space clue. Okay, let's try another one. You have to mark homework. You have to yell at kids. Really, you have to. That's part of the job. You have to yell at kids. What is the occupation? I think you know this one. A teacher. You have to mark homework and you don't really have to yell at kids. That was just a joke. Here's another one. You have to talk on TV. You have to speak clearly. So all the people watching you on TV know what you're talking about. You have to talk on TV. You have to speak clearly. What's your occupation? It's a reporter. They talk on TV, they go to different places, and they tell you all the new news for the day. Okay, here's one. You have to write homework. You have to take tests. What's your occupation? You have to write homework. You have to take tests. The answer is you. You have to write homework. You have to take tests. And you did a good job. Now, let's talk about question words. Question words are words like what time, when, where, who, why, how long, and how many. These are question words and they go at the beginning of a question when you want to know something. We use what when we ask about things or animals. What is that? What do you have? We use what time when we ask about a time. Like what time do you go to bed? What time do you leave the school? We use when we ask about a time or a date. Like when is your birthday? When were you born? Actually, kind of the same thing. When is Mother's Day? So when we're asking about a date, we'll use when. Where is the question word for locations or positions or places. Like where do you live? Where are you from? Where do you go to school? Who is when we ask about people. Who is that? That is my teacher. Who is that? That is my dentist. So who is when we're asking about people. We use why when we ask for a reason or an explanation. And in the answer, you'll always see because or so. Like, why do I have to write so much homework? Because it's good for you. Or so you'll be smart. So why is when we ask for a reason or an explanation. Why did you do that? Okay, next one, how long is when we ask about a length of time or a distance. Like how long is this class? It's 40 minutes. How long is that pencil? It's 15 centimeters. So how long is when we're asking about a length of time or a distance. How many is an easy one. We just want to know a number. So when we ask about the number of things, like how many pencils do you have? But many is for countable. We don't use it for uncountable things like how many juice. That would be how much. But how many is when we ask about the number of things. How many fingers do you have? I have 10. So these are the question words. What time, when, where, who, why, how long, how many. Now let's play a game. Let's play What's the question word? I'm going to give you an answer and part of a question, and you have to tell me the question word, what, when, who, how long, what time, where, why, how many, to finish the question. Take a look. Blank is Captain America. That's the question, and the answer is Steve Rogers. So what's the question word? What, when, who, how long, what time, where, why, or how many? We're asking about a person, so the question word to finish blank is Captain America. The answer is who. Who is Captain America? Steve Rogers is Captain America, not Teacher Donald. Okay, what's the question word for this one? Blank does Spider-Man wake up at 8 a.m. There's actually two you might use, but try and find the best one. What's the question word? The question word is, what time does Spider-Man wake up? You might be able to use when does Spider-Man wake up, but what time is a little bit better. Okay, here's another one. Blank does Hulk turn green? The answer is because he is angry. When you see because, right away you should know the question word is why. Why does Hulk turn green? Because he is angry. He also gets really big and strong. Now here's another one. Blank does Black Panther live? And the answer is in Wakanda. Wakanda is kind of a make-believe country. So what question word should we use? Wakanda is a place, so the question word is where. Where does Black Panther live? In Wakanda. Wakanda forever. Blank is Black Widow. The answer is Natasha Romanov. So we're asking about a person again. What would the question word be? The question word would be who. Who is Black Widow? Black Widow is kind of her secret agent name, but her real name is Natasha Romanov. Okay, here's another one. Blank does Captain Marvel fight the Kree? Because they lied to her. So when you see because, what question word do we need to use? What time, when, where, who, why, how long, how many? The right question word is why. Why does Captain Marvel fight the Kree? The Kree were a group of aliens from a planet called Hala, and she fights them because they lied to her. Okay, blank, can Ant-Man stay big? So sometimes Ant-Man gets small, sometimes he grows and gets big. So blank, can Ant-Man stay big? He can't stay big forever. The answer is for about 1 hour. So this is a tricky one. What do you think the question word is? The question word is how long? How long can Ant-Man stay big? For about 1 hour. He's just learning how to do it, so he can't stay big for very long. When we're asking about a length of time, we use how long. Okay, here's another one. Blank is Thor's brother. The answer is Loki is Thor's brother. We're asking about a person again. So what would the question word be? The question word would be who. Who is Thor's brother? Loki is Thor's brother. Here's another one. Blank can Doctor Strange do? He can do magic. So what's the question word this time? We're asking about something he can do. So the question word is what? What can Doctor Strange do? He can do magic. How about this one? Iron Man suits does Tony Stark have? The answer is he has 45 suits. So we're asking about a number. So what's our question word? The question word is how many? How many Iron Man suits does Tony Stark have? He has 45 suits. He's been very busy making suits. Here's one. Blank weapon does Hawkeye use? The answer is a bow and arrow. And together they're a weapon, so they're a thing. If we're asking about a thing, what's our question word? The question word is what? What weapon does Hawkeye use? A bow and arrow. He never misses. Okay, here's the last one. Blank gloves does Thanos have? And the answer is 1. That's a number, so what's our question word? The question word is how many? How many gloves does Thanos have? 1. It's actually called the Infinity Gauntlet, and it's got all those magic stones in it, and he can do whatever he wants with it. Okay, good work. And that's it for this grammar review lesson. Thanks for listening, and I hope you were saying your answers out loud. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.